This video is going to be a little bit different. One, because I had a whole bunch of people from Discord come in and I just randomly picked a time, notified everyone, and was going to be like, I'm going to record a video in 10 or 20 minutes. Come join me if you want to talk about Summer Kurenai. And a whole bunch of people eventually came, quite a lot. But I messed up a couple things, but I promise it'll get better next time. But if you want me to join me on the next one, and I will be picking a random time as well, so that we have different times so different people can come, then join me on Discord, and the link is in the descriptions. Coffin Hub community. All right. And number 2, I am now affiliated with Razer, just like this morning, which is awesome. There's Black Friday sales, and I would recommend the gaming laptops for people who really want the laptops. 13 model especially, you don't really need anything bigger, and you want to make sure to click all colors. These two are the ones I recommend. 1400, 1500. They're normally 1700, 1800, so that's like a really up there. i7 core is really nice. In terms of the design, is really nice too. Yeah, this is all good. GeForce GTX 1650 is good. 16 gigabytes of RAM, that makes it really fast, I think, for processing. If you do multiple things, 512 gigabytes is enough memory for most people. And yeah, I mean, that's 1400. That's definitely worth it, and it's gonna last for a while too. The more expensive one has 120 hertz, which is twice as good graphics. So if you care about graphics that much, it's good. I would have recommended this one, but they're out of stock because it's so popular. Yeah, this is this would have wanted that one. I actually might have bought that one if they were in stock. Okay, but in terms of normal stuff, they have like all sorts of stuff like gaming chairs. I like the mats particularly. It's only $10 for the cheapest one, and the cheapest one is really good still. Gigantus V2, that's the one I was talking about. $10, pretty cheap for something specialized. You only really need the smallest one. So yeah, unless you want to cover your entire desk or something. And there's other stuff like custom stuff, which actually looks pretty cool. I like the Star Wars one, like this headphones. Looks pretty cool on that. Costs like maybe $10 or $20 more, I think, if you do that, which isn't too much. And yeah, that is Razer. If you guys do shop on Razer, click the link in the affiliate below, and let's get to Summer Kurenai. Hey guys, it's OKB, and we're here with the Coffin community. I'm actually here with more people, so let me show you Discord. I asked a whole bunch of you guys randomly at a random time to come on Discord, and there's like 6-7 of you guys here. You guys are, everyone can see you right now, or whatever you type, and there's a stupid bot here. Delete. Okay, so we're here to talk about Summer Kurenai because that's coming out tomorrow, or I guess it's technically today if you're watching the video because it's going to be out tomorrow, or your today's. Anyways, yes, subscribe and leave a like. Let's go back to the actual thing here, Summer Kurenai. Okay, I actually have Summer Kurenai, so I've been using Summer Kurenai for a while, and you could say that she is a meta ninja, a meta support ninja. However, she's been overtaken a little bit by Takasugatsu, in my opinion. So here's kind of like the timeline of what's happening. After Kakuzu and Kushina went out, Edo Itachi came out, and that became the best position to support that you can ever have. And then came out Summer Kurenai and New Year Hashirama, which I have on my 181 account. Oops. I should really just do tabs here. New Year Hashirama. Both New Year Hashirama and Summer Kurenai on the same level. However, Summer Kurenai costs a lot less than New Year Hashirama. Hashirama probably costs less because he's immune to status. Oh, well, I have him on 189, I guess. 181. New Year Hashirama is immune to status, and he suppresses immunity to 2 people instead of 1, which Summer Kurenai only does 1. But they do it for, I think, 2 rounds for both of them. So, you could just suppress immunity on your position 1. So if you run a Kushina, you get immobilized, and then you stop the guy from doing anything round 2 if you play it correctly. Same thing with Summer Kurenai, except New Year Hashirama has this. You pick a target and you suppress immunity on that target, but then a random other target is also hit. So it's kind of nice. He also, he survives longer because he recovers 2% health whenever he's hit. Stuff like that. In terms of, let's see, Zefster says that Kurenai is actually better position 4 than position 2. Do explain, because I never use position 4 Summer Kurenai. And this is about using Kurenai, so yeah, go ahead and show me a team or something. Definitely interested in that. While you're doing that, I'm going to talk about the next level of position 2 metas. Not exactly position 2, it could just be any position, because we're here to talk about, we're not here to talk about, but we are going to talk about Takasugatsu, which is, I think, next level, just basically the next level position 2 meta. So it goes from Edo Itachi to Nier Hashirama to Summer Kurenai, and now it's Taka Suigatsu. I get Taka and Taisho confused because they'll start with T. But anyways, Taka Suigatsu, when I first saw it, I wasn't sure if it was any good, but it really is. It's like having Iruka, except every single round, and you don't have to, like, if you're immobilized, I think you still do it. No, hold on, it's in the beginning of the round. So unless you're immobilized until the next round, you're going to get a whole bunch of Iruka buffs, Iruka style buffs, Iruka breakthrough style buffs. He also reduces resist. Like, his standard attack is good because it actually reduces defense, and so you're not like hitting Kushina and giving her power. You're also lowering her defense. And then his mystery costs 0 chakra, and it's very good for Kakuzu and Kisame. And that's the type of ninjas that Summer Kurenai is going to basically go against, right? Because Kisame, basically, for each chakra above 0, above 1, you get 1% attack and ninjutsu. If you limit that to 60%, you have a lot less scaling. And same thing with Kakuzu. So, that is the method of how, this is exactly why you want Summer Kurenai, why you want to use Summer Kurenai. But if you have Kisame and then you have Takasugatsu, then even though Summer Kurenai suppresses some of that chakra scaling on Kisame and Kakuzu, Takasugatsu will still give him buffs to kind of cover up for it, and also some shields. And it's kind of hard to kill Kakuzu already with his high level scaling here with 250%. I mean, even if you reduce it to 60 chakra, he still gets like a decent bonus of defense. Okay, let's go back to Zefster. Zefster. Let's see what he got. Okay, she's fine as position 2 if you want to use her in this general class. Nier Hashirama or Suigatsu is better. More survivability, yeah, I agree. And their shields, Suigatsu, yeah, definitely. Suigatsu also dodges, so, he also gives like Kisame a 30% chance to dodge, which kind of makes sense and doesn't at the same time, because you want Kisame to be hit so that he reduces his own cooldown, but then maybe you don't because you want him as a support. I don't know. You just want him to survive more. Should be fine. Yeah, okay, so the difference between Hashirama and Summer Kurenai that you guys want to talk about here, you guys see my Rinnegan Sasuke and Summer Kurenai team? Yeah, this is very good against, I've been using this for quite a while, and it's a little bit out of date, I guess. Gakido, I made a video on this, so some of you guys already know this. Gakido and Rinnegan Sasuke, they're both Rinnegan users, and Gakido gives 60% resistance and 30% defense, and he removes debuff, so it's kind of nice to have him around and stuff. I sometimes like to summon Ninja Shiba Dog so that the Kushina against me will hit the dog first, and then I'll like survive the back team more. But then if I fight against more Kakuzu and Kisame, which I do a lot more these days, then I would run something like the giant Katsuyu carrying thing, just to remove debuffs off of Gakido, so that Gakido can remove debuffs off of everyone else. Summer Kurenai here, oops. Unless you want him to, unless you have like Edo Minato here and attacking and really comboing Summer Kurenai, which almost never happens these days because everyone's running Kakuzu, and you could try to run Enfeeble Edo Minato, but then you win against Enfeeble Minato because he doesn't really scale. Yeah. Either way, Summer Kurenai and Rinnegan Sasuke is a combination. Like, if Kakuzu attacks, or even if Kisame attacks with his huge mysteries, hit everyone attack, you have a 55% chance to chaos somebody with Sasuke, and then like a 45% chance for Summer Kurenai. And so if you do some math, it's like a quarter chance ish that the guy isn't chaosed. So you can basically kind of count on this, unless you're very unlucky. And this is really annoying against Kakuzu and Kisame teams, but then you can use Fireman for shields and stuff. But then that's why Summer Kurenai will suppress immunity on Kakuzu after the guy uses their Fireman shields. And so then Kakuzu or Kisame would still have to get chaosed. It's a whole back and forth thing. That's probably better to show you guys this. Okay, let's go back to what people are saying. Okay, Kurenai is kind of like Rin Sasuke. Yeah, some abilities. Too wishy. Yeah, she's not... Okay, Summer Kurenai is not for every single team, but she can be used for every single meta position 1 ninja. She's just not the best for every single position 1 ninja, but she is still very good for any position 1 ninja. I can't think of a position 1 ninja that she can't be used well with, because she's simply a counter to ninjas in abilities. She's not made for particular ninjas. She's made to fight against particular ninjas, kind of like Edo Itachi. Okay, when her chaos was attacked, watered down, Rin Sasuke. Yeah, Kurenai position for requires strategy. Yeah, I mean, if you have like another position 2 that you want to use, and then you're just going to use Samurai Kurenai position 4 for something after you have a lot of offensive attacks, that could work. Just that I think you would probably lack some defense or some offensive buffs, because one of the 4 positions should at least give some sort of buff, defense or offense. All right, that's what my Gakido is for. Probably isn't the best, but this is kind of why if you put like Kakuzu and Rin and Sasuke, it's nice, it's great for offense, and you remove debuffs, but there's not enough scaling sometimes, and you lose against a lot of teams. Okay, position 4 is great if you use another control. Yeah, that's basically what I said. So good. Okay, yeah, I'm judging what you're saying, Humzester, and I'll run position 3. Okay. People control with... Yeah, so yeah, that is the other thing you need to talk about. Control with Summer Kurenai. Maybe I should have just streamed this on YouTube. But then YouTube has like a huge delay thing, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's control, right? So if we're talking about control, I'm not even the most stacked person. I'm hardly the most stacked person, actually, because I locked up... I like a lot of area power. Just so my team doesn't die, so I can have interesting things with 3 versus 3 battles. There's a lot more people more stacked than I am. But you guys can see here that even though I'm not stacked as much, my control here is 17,000. If I fight someone, my power of the control is like 22,000. I should probably change my treasure tool to... Yeah, I have this on the wrong treasure tool. It should be this. So the reason, like when I first started out with treasure tools, I just picked one of each because I didn't know what I was doing, which is okay, it's fine, but it doesn't always work. So the reason I'm putting this gourd here is because gourd gives control, and you need that as a position 2. And so if I put that on my position 2, it's now control of 18,000. So now you have a higher chance, because it's a 4,000 difference. You have a fair chance to immobilize the person when you use your mystery, but it's still not like a complete 100% chance. And for people who's really stacked, it might not work on them. So you might want to just, like, if they're really stacked, then your position 2 is probably going to be faster than their position 2, or position 3, 4, depending on whatever you're doing. Yeah, so that's one thing you want to think about. Make sure to have a gourd on your position 2 if you're going to use Summer Kurenai. SS gourd, you should always be doing this treasure tools. I think they increased the level to 105 here, so that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, okay. So most people just do ropes, but I would actually get at least 1 gourd, 1 SS gourd. You can just recycle one of these if you want, and then get a new one eventually. If you would prefer it, it's good in the long run. Okay, back to... Let's see. Man, I went all over the place here. I think it's probably good to start some demonstrations. Just, I'm gonna fight myself, but then it's kind of weird to fight myself because I can't control both ends very well. I should ask Queen to come here with me. I just thought about the stream on the spot, so I actually didn't think. But let's see if Queen is on. Maybe I can try something with her. Shark. I mean, I could definitely show Arena. That would work. Probably just cut some parts of the waiting time. Fallen price. No. I mean, he's. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to fight myself. But okay, let's do this. I forgot why I was using this team. Kakuzu was stacked. Yeah, I mean, this is basically the method to. So I'll show you a method on who wins, who loses in general-ish, but it doesn't take into consideration the power. So 189 is 510,000 power, except you know, I accidentally refined a mask, 2 masks, and so I have like a position 2 stack, which is weird, but oh well. I'll fight and show you guys just how this would work. So fighting myself really does not make any sense, but we'll do it. Shadow Dweller, which he's saying I could get online. Which ones you're using, by the way? I'm gonna lower the sound. Oops, got started without me doing anything. Okay, basically everything got chaos with that one attack. So this is how chaotic this thing is. Now normally you would do something in position 1, like in round 1, but all right, hold on. Let me get back to this. Okay. Then you can just okay, 60 chakra, and then you can try to deal a whole bunch of damage. So you see how much Kakuzu's doing. It's a fair amount, but it's only like a 20 chakra buff or 10 chakra buff or something. Kurenai is really like sleep, and it's really fast too. So you gotta think on your toes. I can't even do this because I'm doing 2 accounts, but even if it's 1 versus 1, I sometimes get caught by Kurenai's like triple sleep. That's her standard attack, triple sleep. And yeah, this is basically very toxic against anything that doesn't have immunity to status, and anyone who does have immunity to status. That's what Kurenai's mystery is for. Of course, oftentimes you have Kakuzu in the front, so you might be able to like hit Kurenai. But then if you try to hit Kurenai, you have a chance of chaosing yourself. Does it chaos me? No. Okay. So it's a 45% chance. It's not that high. But you guys can see that she is dying. Okay. So at this point, yeah. I mean, if I do nothing, the guy with more damage will win. So it's between control and gets very complicated. It's so complicated that I couldn't do anything at all in that fight just now, because you have Rinnegan Sasuke paralyzing, which you know it's not that complicated. It's just paralyzing. But then you have Summer Kurenai and Rinnegan Sasuke chaosing whoever's hitting with like even combos and chases and all that stuff. Then you have damage from Kakuzu and Kisame. You want to try to kill Summer Kurenai as fast as possible, and that usually in the team you do want to kill Summer Kurenai as fast as possible, unless you're confident that the other side, Summer Kurenai, doesn't have enough control to control your position 1, which is good if you're able to. What's the word? Kisame, not Kakuzu. Target. Oh, yeah. You know, I don't know. I probably should have hit Kakuzu for either one. I think I got confused by myself because I remembered that Kisame was not stacked and then Kakuzu was, so I was supposed to do the other one, but then the other one is Kakuzu, and never mind. Alright, so did I run +1 Rinnegan Sasuke? I always run +1 Rinnegan Sasuke mystery. More damage up front, trying to kill the other side's team. Hold hold on, is this on? Okay, good, it's on display. Yeah, you're trying to kill the other side's team, the back row basically first, and then I'll just have the front row attack, and then attack Sasuke and just scale more. That's basically my idea. Okay, all right, sure. All right. Oh, that's a lot of people. Okay. All right. So if anyone wants to talk voice for the new people who just joined, if you want to voice interrupt me, go ahead. Just talk to me, sure. Unless you want to just text chat, then I'll see you once in a while. Okay, back to this. So one ninja that I think has a pretty good chance against Summer Kurenai, like literally Summer Kurenai probably has zero effect on them unless it gets really bad, is Shisui's. And I say Shisui's with an S. There's two Shisui's I'm going to talk about. Susanoo Shisui, which I don't have, but I've seen him being used. I spelled Susanoo correctly, right? Why is it not showing? Oh, they have in like a apostrophe O. Why? Okay, that's besides the point. But basically, Susanoo Shisui has a double. His fourth ability, the passive, wait, no, it's his fifth ability. His fifth ability. All right, his super armor ability rebounds 2 debuffs aimed at Shisui, and if Summer Kurenai only has a status reflect for the entire team, and so if you try to hit Shisui right away, you're gonna get bounced back. And I think it does it 2 times, so it's pretty nice. And usually people run it with maybe lightning main, so he's like immune to status. And so even if you're suppressing his immunity to status, you got to take out his status reflex 2 times, and that's just a really hard thing to do. So that's one thing. And also, like, he doesn't rely on chakra, getting chakra, and he also scales with his chase. So his real weakness is paralysis. And Summer Kurenai has 0 effect on this guy unless you have some other crazy support strategies. The other thing is Kimono Shisui, and I should probably show this on 189. Let's see. Summer Kurenai is great for arena, so I'll show that later too. Shisui with... I spelled this incorrectly. Okay. Alright, so I have 3-star Kimono Shisui. I wanted to get Shisui, if you guys watched the video a couple days ago, or how many days was ago? Kimono Shisui. He's... Without his breakthroughs, he just kind of sucks. But with his breakthroughs, he has this dodge ability that... The +2 is kind of like... it's the scaling part with his chase, plus Great Ninja Madara style chases. I mean, evades, not chases. But his Y+1, basically he has 1 dodge, which is kind of like his normal version. He also increases initiative and ninjutsu, but then he also reflects debuffs that hit him. Oh, actually, he doesn't have a dodge. I got that wrong. So he doesn't have a dodge, but he reflects all debuffs targeted at him, which basically means no matter what, even if you put Summer Kurenai, he's just going to reflect any debuff that you throw at him. And it's pretty good, except he just doesn't have dodge anymore. So I thought he had dodge for some reason. But this is kind of like Edo Nagato. It'd be kind of funny if you had an Edo Nagato team with Shisui. But even though it doesn't really work because they have the same sort of chase. But yeah, Kimono Shisui, if anyone is wondering, is a meta. Very powerful. Good against very many different types of metas. Like, I mean, the 2 that you always want to talk about is Kakuzu and Kushina. Because they're out for so many people. But against Kakuzu, his standard attack is ninjutsu, pure ninjutsu. So Kakuzu's defense ability, his up to 250% scaling ability, doesn't work on Kimono Shisui, and or at least not for the standard attack. And Kimono Shisui increases his own ninjutsu, not attack. So his standard attack is his main thing. Ignition will stop Kakuzu from healing himself. Kind of the same thing for Kushina. His ignition hits through, let's see. Oh, his chase. Sorry, not his ignition. His chase causes irremovable ignition, which neglects immunity, which means anybody who's immune to status will not get will be affected by ignition, which is pretty big deal because ignition against Kushina is pretty strong. One of Kushina's major abilities is healing, so you want to make sure that they can't heal with Shisui. And of course, Kushina's gonna increase her ninjutsu and attack or whatever. And if you do just the standard attack and the chase, both Kimono Shisui and Kushina will scale the same amount because 12% ninjutsu, and then Kushina's 6% ninjutsu and 6% critical rate. So it's kind of like the same thing. But yeah, Kimono Shisui doesn't heal though, so that is another thing. Both of them won't heal. It's like a stalemate in a way. Kushina doesn't. So if you kill Kushina's back row team though, she doesn't interrupt people when she uses her mystery, but Kimono Shisui does, so that is an advantage. Okay, I wasn't really trying to get into Kimono Shisui, but yeah, you can also suppress super armor here, so against Kakuzu, that's the thing. Those are the two main ones you usually want to think about. Kisame, Kimono Shisui's abilities against Kisame is very similar to Kakuzu. You guys can figure that one out. The one thing that I think would be weak, would be strong against Kimono Shisui would be Edo Minato, simply with defense Minato, simply because he can dodge. Oh no, he can't dodge. No, but he also reduces. Well, he has a dodge. He does have a dodge. Wait, hold on. Does Kimono Shisui have his chase can be dodged, right? So yeah, his chase will be dodged, so it's like less damage. They're kind of on the same level. Depends on your back row team too. But yeah, Kimono Shisui is a meta for anyone who's wondering, and I'm hoping to get her on 189 at some point. I have the coupons to do it. Just last time it was Wheel of Fortune, and it just was too risky. And I was right because I spent 32,000 coupons on my alternate account and nothing. Okay, anyone have comments? Let me see. Muted on purpose? Oh, oops. Okay. Yeah, that was an accident. Okay, well, you guys will hear this in the video. Gosh darn it. Okay, sorry guys. I don't know why I muted. Is it one of my shortcut keys or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, some people left too. Yeah, sure, why not? Which one's your... Sorry, guys. I really need to check this mute button. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I was going over Kimono Shisui, the Shisuis. I guess you guys can watch that part in the video. Sorry, guys. I'll make sure to make my mute shortcut or something else next time. I don't know what I'm clicking. Imagine Dragons. Okay, yeah, we can do. Your account's a little weaker, but we can try. I'll just demonstrate this account. Okay, I'll do a arena fight with you. Let's see. Imagine Dragons. I think I remember you from a while. Are you in my group? Hold on. Or are you in Amaterasu? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you're in my group. The heck. I haven't seen you in a while, though. Maybe you're on another account most of the time. Sure, we can do an arena fight. Oh. Wait, which one? Oh, alright, well, I'll get myself over here. I'm so unprepared sometimes. Alright. We'll just do a fair arena fight. I mean, I just did like a full-on fight against... that's not arena, so I guess a good arena fight would be fair. I'm going to pretend that you're faster than me, and then let you make the first move all the time. I'll let him do every single move he wants. I won't interrupt him at any time. Oh look, never mind. Oh, he got more chocolate. I don't think I really have to do much here, because you just gave yourself an extra standard attack. I mean, thank you for the chocolate. I'm going to heal myself here. And just get 100 chocolate. I'm gonna go easy on you because you don't have that treasure jewel thing, but you will be able to see what's up. Yeah, you need broken through Kushina for sure. Normal Kushina. It's been a while since I've seen a normal Kushina. So in terms of arena, the damage is limited because you're not stacking too much, but it's still pretty stacked. Great Armada is a good one with this too. And like Akito resets the mystery. That's another thing about Akito. Yeah, if you wait too long, that's another great thing about running against Sasuke and Summer Kurenai. You'll either get chaos or your chakra will be drained. It would be extremely OP if Summer Kurenai could drain chakra, but she doesn't. It's too bad. Is Great Kushina still worth going for? Yes, because she's been given out for, well, quite a lot. Chances are you guys already have a lot of fragments of Kushina, and yeah, she's still strong. You can still have meta teams with her. She's still strong against a number of ninjas, even though Kakuzu probably still kills her these days because of Takasugatsu. That is another thing I don't want to mention, Takasugatsu. I'm going to fight my 181 team after this and show you guys. Great Armada is, yeah, and Takasugatsu, very powerful. Alright, I'm just going to end this now. Though you didn't really do anything. Okay. Well, I mean, you didn't do anything and you were just talking, so. Either way, Rinnegan Sasuke, it's helpful with him. That's one of my first teams that I made. Okay, so I'm going to go against my Great Ninja Armada team now, and this team I expect, I mean, I'm going to fight myself, so it's not a real fight, but you guys will see that Kurenai does pop some dodges, but we do have a lot of evasions here. And Great Ninja Armada, you can hit Great Ninja Armada, so if you use Summer Kurenai on Great Ninja Armada, it does kind of work, but then that's why I have Fire Main here. You gotta control everything. So, wish there was another person that could take control of my account, but can't exactly give it to anybody right now. Okay, I'm gonna show this. I think I'll talk about maybe like one other ninja, and then I'll end the video because this will probably take too long for most people to watch. Okay, so if I fight myself, let's see if there's any comments. Oh, people want to shout out their YouTubes? Sure, if you want. I'll just display screen if you want. Alright, so I'm going to fight myself here, and 185 is stronger than my 181. 181 is the one I spent 60,000 coupons on. I saved for many months for this one. Alright, so there's this. Chances are, so I'm not going to interrupt anything, I'm just going to do something like this. Allow each side to develop everything. Kurenai, Chase, also pretty nice. Goes for running on Sasuke. Then we're going to do something like this. And, let's see. So the next move here, typically, I don't think the dodge on Great Ninja Armada was popped. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, okay. So immunity to suppressed. Am I immobilized? Yes, I am. And that is a problem. So he's immobilized for 2 rounds. Great Ninja Armada does always dodge his chase. Got something like Takasugatsu increasing cooldown. Go back and forth with this team. I'm finding myself. What can I do? But still, you know, her chase, her sleep, getting hit, like, she's a control freak, in other words. Better than almost any other position 2 meta, except for, you know, Yu Hashira and Takasugatsu. Takasugatsu can increase your cooldown time, and that actually just that gives him the edge over anyone else, really. But yeah, you guys can see that Takasugatsu is increasing Great Ninja Armada, even though he was doing nothing. He was immobilized. It's a little back and forth when it's between. This is more between Rinnegan Sasuke and Great Ninja Armada. So you know, Kurenai will give that extra chaos chance against Great Ninja Armada. It's a lot of back and forth here. But yeah, Edo Itachi can of course put people to sleep, but then he might get chaos like he just did. It's really a matter of skill when it comes to this. You have to read ahead. It's like chess. Well, it's kind of like chess in real life, except not everything's 100%. And then Aikido, yeah, back and forth. I can't really tell who would actually win, because if I was controlling it and I was fighting someone who's equally as good as I am in terms of battle, it would be chance. It would depend on whether we take the risk of having our position 2 immobilize the other position 2. Because let's say my Summer Kurenai is faster than Edo Itachi. If I immobilize Edo Itachi right now, you guys will see like a status flood back and forth, and it'll hit Great Ninja Armada, and that's my win. You know, it's in terms of control, this is just awesome. But yeah, if you're fighting against someone who's immune to status, you know, like Kushina, you could still get controlled like when you're fighting with Summer Kurenai. Like the other side might have a Edo Itachi and go catch your Summer Kurenai. His status reflect will hit your, I don't know, Aikido maybe, and then you won't be able to remove any debuffs. It's a whole party of control. Arena is just so much better for Summer Kurenai. I mean, it's slightly worse outside of it because she might get killed. If someone uses like a Kisame and increases your chakra cost by 20, then you're gonna have to like get your chakra with your earth mains of, you know, Kisame. If I use Kisame round 1 on Kurenai, she won't be able to use her thing unless I give your other side chakra, but then you need that chakra for Rinnegan Sasuke, and then you'll have less scaling, back and forth. Okay, I think there's one other thing to mention. You doing dishes? I mean, your mute is on, Krishy boy. So, oh my gosh, I think I figured out what my Control Shift D. Okay, I need to reset my keys for next stream. But okay, this is Summer Kurenai. I think in terms of how it's gonna affect everyone's thing. Just don't use any metas that require chakra unless you have like a full set with Takasugatsu or something like that. Other than that, I think you should be fine to fight against Summer Kurenai. I don't know. Takasugatsu is the next thing, so just go for that. And the Kakuzu or Kisame, they're usually cheaper. Or Great Ninja Armada too. Yeah, any of those 3 are pretty good. Or Edomina too. There's a lot to just mention. Killer Bee people don't do simply because... yeah, I mean, his mystery technically does give him back his cooldown time, but he has some risks, and Suigetsu goes against Killer Bee well. I haven't really seen a Killer Bee in Sage in a long time, so I guess that is another thing. But yeah, you could use it on Killer Bee too. Okay, I think that should be enough for now. That's what Summer Kurenai is. I think I was gonna mention like Indra is coming out, My Boy is coming out, but My Boy is, you're gonna get her in like a month, so we can talk about her back when she comes out. All right, okay, guys. I think that should be it. Anyone who's in text chat right now, say whatever you want. It's the last chance. And this is his YouTube thing, CPL Wolf. Oh, that's you. Okay. Washing dishes. Yeah, you know, nobody here has their mic on, so I could not hear anything. Don't worry. Suigetsu Kisame dodge is very good. If it's better for Kisame to be hit or not, it's hard for me to say. Yeah, it's hard for me to say. I've had teams. I think it might be better. That might be better, because when you're fighting against someone who has like Halloween Kimimaro, it's on the right one. Yeah, Halloween Kimimaro. Basically, you have a chance of dodging. It's a higher chance of dodging if you're stacked on Kisame. That's something I've noticed too. Bye, hi. Okay, hi, bye. Bungee gum, sub, like the video, yeah. Accept my friend. What? Why do you? What friend request? Oh, wait, that's you in game. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll add you. I didn't know that was you. Sure. Oh, okay. Oh, I could have fought you instead. You're about my power in this. Okay. Last thing, ending in 10 seconds. Anyone else? Ending in 10 seconds. Anyone else want to say anything? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, USD dollars. What? Okay, 2, 1. All right, ending.